Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am your voice of choice, DrMarxout, bringing you our inaugural equivalent to the Ladies' Night Tournament for High Class Wrestling. This is the Betty White Invitational. And running parallel to that Ladies' Night Tournament and most HCW tournaments, our women's champion, CC Bones. If she makes it to the finals, that final match will be for her title. Otherwise, we will be finding out her #1 contender for cheat codes. And our women's champion is in our opening match, taking on Project Mayhem's Breeze. As you can see, the rest of our brackets here, the 4 women that were involved in that steel cage match are all guaranteed spots. And we had those 4 femme fatale 4-ways to crown the other 4 entrants in this tournament. We get ready for our first match. Bones coming off that loss against Callie Dane 2 nights ago. See if that has any bearing on how she's going to perform here. We want to thank those of you coming over from Supernova Pro Weekly. We had a slight delay on our getting started here, cleaning up after a dog show. We will be back later on tonight to crown our first women's champions in the Golden Girls Classic. Both of these women are involved in that as well. I can tell you that Breeze will be teamed up with Callie Dane, so it'll be interesting to see if they end up meeting in this tournament. Not sure who Bones' tag team partner is going to be yet. I only know the obvious teams. They don't tell me much of anything around here. But I can tell you that CC Bones looks very ready. Our young champion demanded to be in the opening match on the tournament, saying that she's got the belt. She wants to prove why. Got a lot of respect for that. And Supernova Pro in the feed. Is our women's champion not bringing the belt out. As I said, she must make it to the finals in order for her to have to defend that belt. Bones won that big steel cage match. Managed to evade capture by Valentina. Whereas on the other side, we've seen Callie Dane completely destroy Beck Wild, bringing her back in. The second youngest current champion in the Triad, if memory serves. Outside of Nightmare, who is now a 2-time BWO Tag Team Champion. Ready for the first entrant of Project Mayhem. It's been a good week for them to this point. Unless you're Jacob Oxley. Breeze and Project Mayhem are officially in the building. Breeze last season in HCW had a lot of really good matches, couldn't quite put enough of a string of victories together to actually get that belt. Even kind of started off slow this year, but as soon as she put that mask on, she's become a completely different beast. She's taken BJ Wiley to the limit, has beaten BJ Wiley, has put the absolute pause on Casey Myers across Supernova Pro and High Class. Looks ready to do the same thing here for us in Blitz. Call her Breeze this once and it sticks. Second coming of Crazy. Even if she doesn't win further on in the tournament, this victory over Bones, if she can manage to pull it off, will do a lot for Breeze in the long run. Bones and Breeze are really a whole lot of bees. Our champion opening up with a T-bone vertical. Bones going right to work with that elbow salvo. Throwing about 37 elbow drops to the sternum and lower stomach area. Looks like a couple of them are even hitting as low as the hips. That one is right in the heart of where it used to be. Breeze gets caught off the ropes, comes back with a hip toss counter. Up and down with that Rana takeover. This match is going to end up being a lot faster than I think I'm ready to call. Bones off the ropes, gets caught with another Rana on the way in. Bones goes to the outside. Breeze looks to hit her with a tope. Gets absolutely nothing but mats. Wherewithal of our women's champion as she gets taken down with that leg sweep. Breeze transitions into single leg crab quick. Dives down with the layer. It honestly looks like that's what she was going for. His Bones slipped out, but decided to put a little more stank on that jump. She bounces Bones off that turnbuckle post. Both women back in, breaking the referee's count. Breeze heading up to that second rope. Dives down with another Rana takeover. There's about 14 different variations on that Rana. Shades of her teacher, TJ Ramirez. Drops the leg sister. Gets caught with an up kick for her trouble. Bone shucks and jives. Throwing some lefts. Makes it some rights with it. Gets that kick caught. Drop to the dragon screw. It's still super early. I'm barely awake here. Called me up out of bed early. That modified trailer hitch. Breeze going to work on those legs all sorts of directions, trying to take any sort of jumping ability out of Bones. Goes on the cover. Bones kicks out at one. Trying to absolutely remove that C defeat double stomp off that top rope from any sort of arsenal Bones could have. Pendulum elbow drop. Saying you ain't the only one with elbow drops, Bones. Has the champion up on the shoulders. Drops her with that snake eyes in the corner. Almost looked like she was thinking Oklahoma Stampede. Going back to 1984. Has that arm hooked. Trying to pop the arm out, saying, screw your elbows. Looked like she's watched the Ricky Shea match lately. Bones kicks out again. Bones are fighting back with that hip toss counter. Violating Wizard will get speared for her troubles. Coming back with the back elbow counter. Drops Breeze with a pair of clotheslines. Ducks one. Hits the jumping clothesline on the way back in. Bones winding up that fastball. Gets all of it, that knockout right. Has a hold of the armor. Breeze. Follows it up with another right hand. And Supernova saying the champion going all the way. Could be off to a good start here. C defeat. Into the cover. C Casey Bones punches her ticket to the second round. Very game breeze. We'll see how much damage to the legs. See how that transitions further into this tournament. Right here, that nasty hammerlock arm breaker. Would not be enough to stop the fastball. From there was almost elementary. Bones with that C defeat double stomp. One more look at it. That was all she wrote for the first entrant from Project Mayhem. Callie Dane will be in the tournament later on, will be in the closing match of the first round. I would have to go back through the tapes of all the old episodes. I would want to say it has been kicked out of, but not commonly. We move on to our second match in the first round. The former women's champion, Valentina, the woman who lost that title in that steel cage match, taking on Kimoko Kanemaru, who defended her spot on Storm this week against Stephanie Basic, who punched her ticket into the Golden Girls Classic tag team tournament later on, beating Christy Wen. Now that I'm actually pronouncing the last name right. Yes, this is not an SP dub match. Kimoko Kanemaru looks ready, showing that she's got what it takes to become a champion. She looks ready. She definitely has the pedigree coming in this match. We've seen her get the pinfall victory on Val Savage in her qualifying match. Which I think may have been the biggest upset in the first round. Especially considering the fact that the fall came on Val. Miscut her money herself. Both women in this match will also be in that Golden Girls Classic tonight. We've seen Kimoko team with Suzuki here in the past. We'll see if that continues tonight. Not exactly sure who Valentina's been paired with. Kimoko's saying she's heading to the top of both divisions here. We rate the hottest woman in this division. Representing the Spice Rack, now currently beltless, but still the holder of the most expensive coat in the triad. Callie Dane holds Valentina personally responsible for Bones winning that title since she didn't go up and chase her down. Be interesting to see how those matches play out if they meet up again. Valentina dancing her way down, hoping to become a two-time women's champion. And that value keeps going up on the coats. Whole lot of hot sauce. Kimoko and Valentina look ready. Our second match in this first round of the Betty White Invitational is a go. Lock it up in the middle. It's going to be the first of many Frankensteiner Ranas in this match. As I say that, there's another one almost right out of the gate from Valentina. Gonna go up and down with that body splash. Dropping the elbow. Valentina coming hot right out of the gate. That was not a hot sauce joke, I promise. Going for the Munchkin Lane DDT, gets stuffed to that rising knee to the sternum. Running Bulldog from Kanemaru. Dropping that knee on that face paint. Kanemaru saying, anything you can do, I got one better. That Rana takedown of her own. Goes for the elbow even with the twist. Valentina dodging it. Off the ropes. Looks like Kanemaru's going for another Rana. Valentina ducked the charge. Bouncing that arm off that center shield. Valentina thinking springboard. Comes in with that 450 to the back. Valentina is probably the most athletically gifted women in our division. Going to work with those elbows to the top of the head of Kanemaru. As per the Stackworth report, in our triad between HCW, Supernova, and us here, our women have been our something special this year. Smoker fighting back in with that forearm to the face. Has Valentina up and down with that gourd buster. Kimoko playing the crowd here in Virginia Beach, violating Wizard Rule. Manages to not get caught. Finally gets that Munchkin Lane DDT she was looking for earlier. Pulls Valentina away from the ropes. Standing senton. We've seen her go from one side to the other with those in the past. Opts only go for the single. Goes for the chop, gets rolled out of the way. Valentina showing that Lucha Libre background with that tilt-a-whirl hip toss. Looked like she was thinking head scissor takedown, decided to go for the just toss, and only gets a 1 count out of it. Standing drop kick to the back. Valentina heading up top. Corkscrew senton with an extra twist just because she can. Changing direction in midair like that, something that very few can do. That picture-perfect neck snap. Right back to work with the snapmare. It's standing headlock, not even standing headlock. It's side headlock, rather. They're on the ground. There's no standing here. Kimoko transitions into the standing variation of it. Valentina has her up on the shoulders. Throats her with that hot shot on that top rope. Falls into the cover. These women wrestling at a much slower pace than I was anticipating. Kamaru fighting out of that head scissors. Up and down with the Rana one more time. Rana count is at 2 apiece. Goes back to work with that Munchkin Land DDT. Pair diving forearms. Ducks the clothesline up and over with a Pele kick. Valentina's dazed. And Kimoko has her up and over with a deadlift German from the ground. Showing some power. Drops the knee on that paint one more time. Has Valentina up. Locks the arms. Kanemaru clash. Valentina finds a way to kick out at 2.9. We got us a very spicy chicken wing. With a little bit of wasabi on it. Valentina fighting back the firewoman's carry. And a backflip just because she can, but gets caught with a bicycle kick. For her troubles. For the mic cut out there. Valentina has Kimoko up. Drops her. I'm not exactly sure what she's going to call that, but it looks like it hurts. Valentina did say she's added a couple new moves to the repertoire. That looks like one of them. Is not chalking that up to a victory yet. Has Kimoko measured. Has her hooked. Speaking of Caliente, that Caliente DDT. Goes Kimoko's center of the ring. Falls into the cover. And Kimoko kicks out at 2.9. These women have exchanged their best shots and still are fighting on. Valentina with that springboard 450 one more time. Sends Kanemaru into that neutral corner. Goes in for the takedown, gets it stuck with a gut wrench. Kimoko falls into the cover. Gets a 2.8. Goes for that drop kick to the back we've seen Valentina hit earlier. Gets it stuffed. Up and over on the shoulder for that reverse DDT counter. Back off that second rope, that elbow drop. Has Valentina up on the shoulders. Drops her throat first on that top rope. Payback for earlier. Figure fours that neck and delivers that trio of elbows. Going all the way up this time. Down with the headbutt. Concussion protocol is a go here. Up and down with that short brain buster. Snappers Valentina down. That grounded octopus. I guess the leg isn't over the head, it's just an abdominal stretch there. Trying Gonna stretch out the former women's champion. Valentina did lose it in her first defense, but it wasn't a multi-woman match, so we'll see if she gets her rematch even outside the tournament. Low kick from Kanemaru, follows it up with a Shining Wizard. And gets caught with an up kick for her troubles. Spins Valentina around, has her hooked up. Down with that inverted suplex. Has Valentina up one more time, hooks those arms. Kanemaru clash. Rolls into the cover. And Kimoko. The underdog story is continuing here. Picks up a win on our former women's champion. That deadlift German right there. It took two, but those Kanemaru clashes proved too much. That new Caliente Buster, until we come up with a better name for it, would follow right into that Caliente DDT. And Kimoko is moving on to take on CC Bones in the second round. She's gone from not being very good in the beginning to where she picked up a win on Val Savage, Stephanie Basic, and now Valentina in her last 3 showings. So we get ready for one of the matches I've probably been the most excited about in this first round. As the very first women's world champion, Beck Wild, takes on from HCW, the youngest of the Yamamoto clan, Misaki, who punched her ticket in the last qualifying match. We apologize for the mic issues we were having. As our inaugural Women's World Champion, Beck Wild, dropped that belt to Valentina after that World War E cash-in, has been the object of the avarice of one Skeevy Ray Vaughn. Had to watch her brothers lose singles competition to Skeevy Ray, but pick up 2 big wins on the Gentlemen's Club. I don't know if there's anything going on. It's, again, no one tells me anything. I just know that Skeevy has said quite a few unsavory things to her. led into this feud that's going on all over our matches here. Fans are in for a show here, not going to be sure who they're going to have to cheer for. They love Beck, but they absolutely love this woman. Younger sister of Wizard, younger sister of Shi Midori. As far as I know, no relation to Fumi and Akane. Yamamoto cousins that we will see in the Golden Girls Classic tonight. Yes, they are teaming with each other. As far as I know, they've extended an unofficial invitation to Misaki to join their little clan. It may be distant cousins, fourth removed, some such fractional math that I don't know. We've seen her make her debut for us and blitz in that World Cup. The women opened the match, so the surprise was immediate. Misaki came out fourth. Beck Wild, Misaki Yamamoto, we are a go. First round action continues here. Beck right to work with that belly to back suplex. Ties up those legs. Drives the knees into the mat. Of Superna scouting Beck Wild. Throws Misaki into those ropes, catches her with the back elbow. Lucha bump. Misaki says no thanks. Hits her with the back elbow of her own. Drops her with a belly to back suplex. Beck fighting back with a hip toss. Munchkin lane DDT. Misaki coming up with that jawbreaker counter. First missed cutter. Val Savage makes 20 bones. Misaki gets introduced with another Munchkin land. Back off the ropes, takes Misaki down with that running knee. Beck's aggression has been something different since losing that women's title. Gets countered with a hip toss from Misaki, hits her with an elbow to the guts. Calls out the gut buster. I'm just trying to smear that face paint on the bottom of the boots. Beck with that almost Rings of Saturn variation. Misaki rolls over, knees her on the side of the head, breaking that hold. Beck with that slam in the corner and beals Misaki out. Off those ropes, double axe handle to the lower back. Going to work on the legs, trying to remove any of the kicks out. Falls around the cover, dead center of the ring. Misaki out at 2. Beck figure 4 in the neck, going for elbows. Misaki fighting her way out. Going to work on that arm of Beck now. Trying to pop that elbow out of the joint. Goes right back to work with that short Fujiwara. Beck with the agility. Tilt-a-roll head scissors takedown. Snap suplex. Pulls right back into that quick cover. They conserve some energy for those later matches. Drop kick to the back. Has Misaki's arm up and down with that stomp to the elbow. Go-to black guy move, even though she's a white Canadian woman. Running complete shot. Gets caught with that head scissors. Not the head scissors, I'm sorry. Jawbreaker. Misaki follows it up with a drop kick. Diving down with a splash. Looks like she caught her at an odd angle. Both women fighting on their feet. Misaki gets there first. Brings Beck up the hard way with the vertical. Falls into the cover. Not even a full 1 count. Looks like she kicked out at .9. Drop kick attempt gets evaded by Beck. Pair of right hands. Shotgun kick. Drops the other knee inside of the knee of Misaki. Without the run that time, goes back to work with a complete shot. Stop to the face one more time. One more running knee. Has Misaki up. Moose Knuckles holds on for the pin. Beck Wild is moving on. I don't want to say that Beck destroyed Misaki, but this match was definitely more one-sided than it was split. Misaki came to play, though, but in the end, our inaugural champion. That shotgun kick would spell the beginning of the end, would lead into the Moose Knuckles ultimately. Beck looking to move on. As we get ready for our final first round match, we go from a match with 2 fan favorites to a match where they're both going to get booed out of the place. Callie Dane, the first woman of Mayhem. Gets set to take on the Wicked Witch of Seattle, Luna Osgood. Luna Osgood, who won that first qualifying Femme Fatal 4-way match. The great and powerful Osgood herself. The shiniest entrant in our tournament. Making her way down to take out quite possibly the most dangerous woman left in the tournament. Luna's no slouch herself. Just received note here that Luna Osgood will be in the Golden Girls Classic tonight. I feel bad for the woman that goes the full distance in this tournament and immediately has to go into the Golden Girls tonight. Of course, we will have a decent sized gap in time. Kelly Dane looks ready to avenge the loss to Breeze earlier. Project Mayhem's been on an absolute tear this week outside of Travis Palmer taking that loss to Jeff Powell over in Supernova. Of course, Jeff Powell is their World Heavyweight Champion for a reason. Callie Dane looks ready. Luna looks ready. Final match of the first round. We are go. Luna with that knee opens the match up with the Rana takedown. Seems to be our go-to opening move for all of these matches. Callie fighting back with a hip toss. Raining out with the shots. Going to work on the arm early. Jumping arm breaker transitions smoothly into that Fujiwara. Callie, probably the most technically gifted submission specialist we have in the women's division. Dodges that cutter. 20 more bones for Val Savage. Luna up and over. I'm not exactly sure what sort of slam Callie was going for, but gets caught with a drop kick to the spine. Luna raking the back. First of many unsavory tactics. Right there. Luna gets dumped throat first on the top rope with the alley-oop bomb. Callie with that shot to the guts. Luna has a hold of the throat, though. Choking Space Tornado Ogawa. Rolls Callie away from the ropes. Transitions into a triangle choke, saying, I have submissions too, bitch. See how you like it. Callie standing up. Has Luna up and down with a short power bomb break in the hold. Goes for the low kick. Up and over with a mule kick to the side of the ear. Short pile driver bounces Luna's head off that mat. Stretching those arms out backwards. We've seen her roll into a pin attempt from that. Opts to just go back to the punishment. As Luna up, Luna transitions over. Reverse DDT counter. Falls into the cover, trying to get a quick win here on Callie. Gets only a 1 count. Brings Callie up to the neck breaker, puts her right back down. Dane rolls out to the apron. Luna knocks her off. We're getting our first look at the playground, possibly. Not giving chase, knowing what Project Mayhem is capable of outside. Callie comes right back in, goes right to the Irish Whip, sending Luna into that opposite corner. Puts her top turnbuckle up and down with the head scissor takedown. Back to work with that reset lock. Trying to put pressure on both arms and the shoulder area. Snap always go down, center of the ring, driving the knee into the spine. Crossing those arms over in the front, go into the straightjacket chin lock. Looking to set up that danger zone. Luna trying to power her way out. Comes back with a hip toss. Luna with the shoulder tackle, makes it a pair. Up and over. Is up to that top turnbuckle. Off with the axe handle, takes Callie down. Gonna go for that back low kick, gets caught with an elbow to the knee, rising up, European uppercut. Callie with that straightjacket DDT brainbuster. Falls into the cover, dead center of the ring. And Dane picks up a surprising pinfall victory, usually the submission specialist. As 3 out of the 4 women from that steel cage match move on. That elbow to the inside of the knee would spell the beginning of the end for Luna. That straightjacket brainbuster DDT right there. Center of the ring. First Woman of Mayhem moves on to take on Beck Wild. That's going to do it for our first round as we take a look at our new brackets, or we will momentarily. Second round action here. As your reigning and defending Women's World Champion takes on the dark horse of the tournament. Bones picked up that big win on Breeze Kimoko with the surprise upset over Valentina. Kimoko definitely took probably the most punishment out of the 4 women moving on. We'll see if that has any bearing on this match. Bones picked up a relatively quick victory over Project Mayhem's Breeze. Could have Callie Dane in her sights. Cannot look past Kimoko, though. This match should be another one of those fast-paced matches. Of course, last time I said that, it ended up being a lot slower, methodical pace. We get a look at our Women's World Champion, CC Bones. She gets ready to enter the tournament in the second round now. Once again, leaving that belt in the back, as this is not the title match yet. Looking to continue that trend of very few women getting out of the C defeat. Bones looks ready here. Kanemaru. It took 2 clashes to get here. Picked up that big win over Valentina. Representing Hajime Puro here. Trained under Misaki. Not much, just enough to say that she is trained slightly by Misaki. Looking to make history again. We're not quite making history yet, but her stock continuing to rise here. He's now defeated 2 women's champions, past women's champions, looking to beat the current. CC cleans up with a T-bone vertical again. Her matches are the only ones that have not started off with Rana takedowns out of the gate. It's about the Fire Women's carry. Tying up in the middle, wrist lock by Kanemaru. Bone spins out of it, goes over with that wrist lock. Trips off that back leg. We're wrestling early here, folks. Go up and over that top rope. Shot down low. Inside out with the sunset bomb. We're getting our first real trip to the playground. CC having to unleash all stops here in the second round. Gets that elbow popped out by Kanemaru. Up over, reverse DDT counter. Into a hip toss counter rather. There's that head scissors takedown. Refs count at 6. Koku sends Bones back in, breaks the count at 7. Bones with the short dragon Rana. Out of nowhere, surprise ninja. Kanemaru up on that top rope, snaps her back, falls into the cover. Figure fours that neck, looking for the elbows. Kanemaru transitions out of it. As Bones up and down with that short brainbuster. That's what ultimately set up the end for Valentina in her first round match. She gets the elbows CC was looking for earlier. Runs into a jawbreaker from Bones. Running X Factor out of CC. Champion back in control here. Heading up to that second rope. Was going for a corkscrew elbow, got nothing but mat. Running lariat takes Kanemaru down. Fighting back with the hip toss counter. Munchkin-Lane DDT smokes the champion. Spinning vertical, transitions right into that Falcon Arrow on that center shield. Right across the lightning bolt. Falls into the cover. Only gets a 1. Bones takes that stinger of a kick to the spine. Up on the shoulders of Kanemaru. Across that top rope with that Snake Eyes. Sorry, Hot Shot. Kamara with the Topo Atomico. Gets caught with the Jawbreaker. Bones with a single leg drop kick. Try to get the momentum back on her side. Falls into the cover. These are exchanging 1 counts here. Bones figure 4s that neck. Gets those elbows she was looking for. Fighting back with the leg sweep, much in the fashion of the Cobra Kai. Pops that elbow out of the joint almost. Trying to take away all that striking game. Val Savage up 60 bones on the night. I think CC Bones just hit a Lance Revolution. Of course, this is the women's division. Maybe let's call that the Black Chaos Ritual. Shades of the SPW Women's Champion. Back with a snap suplex. Kamoko going back to work with that strength game. That deadlift German bridges it out. Bones manages to reach that bottom rope. Kamoko playing the crowd here in Virginia Beach. Walks into a butterfly. Flips right out of it. Has Bones up. Surprise ninja indeed. Kanemaru clash. And Bones kicks out at 2.9. Kanemaru brings Bones back to her feet. Pair of diving forearms. Ducks the clothesline up and over the Pele kick. Brings Bones back to the middle of the ring. Looking for that deadlift German one more time. We've seen her bridge it out. Doesn't hold on this time. Too close to the ropes. Can Kamoko do it again? Falls into the cover. Gets the pinfall on CC Bones. This tournament will now be to crown the #1 contender for that women's title. There was that first deadlift German with the bridge. But hit Bones with the clash. That wouldn't be enough. It would take one more deadlift German, dropping CC on the back of her neck. But Kanemaru has just eliminated the women's world champion from the tournament. The upset train is still rolling here. With that, this tournament will be to crown that #1 contender for CC Bones' title at Cheat Codes. Will it be Beck Wild, the inaugural women's champion, or Callie Dane, the woman who pinned CC Bones just this week on Storm? A take on Kamoko to crown that #1 contender. Beck picked up that big win on Misaki in her first match. Callie put the boots and brainbuster variations and just the sheer pain on Luna Osgood in her first match. Let's not forget that in that steel cage match, At checkmate, Beck was trying to climb out. Dane suplexed her off the top of the cage. I'm sure Beck hasn't forgotten. I'm sure Callie hasn't forgotten either. First women's champion against the self-proclaimed #1 contender. The last semi-final match. We are game here at the Betty White Invitational. Hello, Mater. Welcome to the Betty White Invitational. We are 2 matches away from crowning the #1 contender for our Blitz Women's World Champion. Beck Wild taking on the first woman of Mayhem, tying up in the middle. Ref looking for a clean break here in the corner. We surprisingly get one here. Callie Dane going back to work on the arm, the falling arm breaker right into the Fujiwara. What is your question, Mater? Dane with the shots to the guts, comes up with the uppercut. Beck has her up on the shoulders, drops her into the gut buster. Firewoman's carry short. Beck has a hold of Dane. Hangs her up on that top rope. Clotheslines her up and over the top. Falls her outside of the playground. Beck gets caught with I'm sorry, not Beck. Beck catches Callie with that up and over belly to back suplex. Belly to belly, rather. I can't read squares, Mater. All I see is question marks and boxes. Munchkin DDT on the outside. Women back in at 7. Beck falls into the cover. Short drop kick to the back of Callie Dane. Rolling senton. Dane fighting back with that jawbreaker. That arm popping takedown. Beck fighting back with the opposite arm. Up and over. Thought she was going DDT, turned into a neck breaker. Dane ducking back outside, trying to recompose herself. Beck giving chase once again. Dane fighting back with the European uppercut. Up and down with that vertical suplex style face buster DDT combination looking move. I don't know exactly what that is. Dane with the headbutts on the outside now. Refs count at 7. Women back in at 8. Dane has a hold of the back of Beck's head now. Clotheslines her back out. We're going back out to the playground. Playing in the crowd here in Virginia Beach. Driving those knees into the back. Follows it up with that reverse DDT. You're on the wrong video if you're looking for that, Nader. Beck with that short transitional gutbuster takedown. We're back in at 7. Lana falls into the cover on Dane. Only gets a 1 count. Elbows to the top of the head. Beck drops the knee right to the temple. Canadian whip to the corner. Drives Dane's spine first into that middle turnbuckle, up and over with the belly-to-belly suplex, tossing her across the ring. Back up on that second rope, waiting for Dane to get back to her feet. Overshoots the drop kick. Has Callie up on the shoulders. Snake eyes in that corner. Dane crumbles to that bottom turnbuckle, pops right back up, gets caught with the shot for troubles. Shotgun drop kick. Callie with that hip toss counter. Right back to work on the arm with that arm breaker. Into that Fujiwara. Trying to get the quick tap out. Has Beck up one more time. Beck over. Dodges that vertical. Has Dane up in the center of the ring. Plants her with the moose knuckles. Beck is moving on. There should be a big, lovely red subscribe button under the video, Mater. This match fought, I want to say, primarily on the outside. Women would spend a good minute out there between, I think, 3 or 4 trips. That gut buster after that quick go behind. Beck was pumping on all cylinders in this one. That shotgun dropkick would spell the beginning of the defeat. Followed up right here with the moose knuckles. And Beck Wild moving on to take on Kimoko Kanemaru. I want to say that might be Callie's first one-on-one loss since joining Mayhem. Can Beck do it one more time? So we get set to look at our brackets one last time here. Kimoko Kanemaru has been just surprising everyone here. Picked up that win to get in over Val Savage. Beat Stephanie Basic to hold her spot. Has beaten Valentina. Has beaten Bones. Can she beat the first women's champion here? Beck made her way here beating Misaki. And then that hard-fought win over Callie Dane. We gave Beck the option of taking her break in the back. She said she's ready to go now. Does not want to let the heart stop pumping. Using that adrenaline. We are set here for the finals of our first Betty White Invitational. One of these women will go on to take on CC Bones at Cheat Codes. Our next pay-per-view in 2 weeks will be held over Memorial Day weekend. Will it be the weekend rather, to remember for this woman? Be the first woman of Japanese descent to actually get a shot at the women's title. Kimoko Kanemaru has been the dark horse the entire tournament. Well, Mater, everyone's able to be incorrect once in a while. We don't fault you for that. Kimoko saying there's one more win she has to get before she gets that shot. We're going to take one more clash. Or will the Moose Knuckles be the deciding factor here? Right now I might have to say Kimoko's my favorite. She's been surprising me all day today. Beck Wild. Beck Ray Vaughn if Skeevy Ray has his say-so in the matter. Strutting her way down one more time. picked up that relatively quick win on Misaki. The entirety of the women's division for us here in Blitz are probably my favorite superstar right now, Mater, as they are on display today. Our final match here in the Betty White Invitational, and tonight, if you follow us again, we will have the Golden Girls Classic to crown our first women's tag team champions. Standing side headlock, opening things up. Kimoko opting to not go for the Frankenstein right out of the gate. It's caught with that hammerlock to the back. Kimoko transitioning with the reversal. Hammerlock of her own. Rising knee staggers the former champion. Looked like she was going for a roaring elbow. Gets caught with the surprise Rana. Out of Beck. Munchkin Lane DDT attempt gets stuffed with the knee. Kimoko up and over with the Falcon Arrow. A big fan of our heavyweight world champion, Ray Damonio. Pop-up head scissor takedown. Kimoko going back to work with her bread and butter. Gets caught with the right hand from Beck. Super kick to the gut, staggers Kimoko. Then off the ropes. Hip toss power slam. Kimoko brought back up to her feet. Sweet and sour suplex. Beck not wanting Kimoko to get any sort of separation here. That belly to back suplex plants her in the center of the ring. Follows it up with the elbow drop. Since Kimoko's starting first into that turnbuckle, runs into a back elbow. Kimoko with the gourd buster, fighting her way back. There's that standing senton. We didn't see it last match. Falls into the cover. Only gets a 1. Not nearly enough damage done in this final match. No damage done there as the dropkick gets evaded. Beck with that standing switch into the gut buster. Kick across the shoulder blades. Back in control here. Munchkin Lane DDT plants Kanemaru. Falls into the cover. Kimoko dodges the dropkick now. Tilt-a-whirl DDT plants Beck. Firewoman's carry. Right into that hot shot across that top rope. Kimoko heading up to the second. Gets nothing but mat with that elbow drop. Standing switch sends Beck into that corner. Series of open-handed chops. Kimoko saying one more. Feigns it and follows it up with the left hand to the jaw. There's one more head scissor takedown. Holds on for the cover. Beck out at 1 again. Kimoko has a hold of that arm. Pulling back on the wrist. Beck gets both her feet onto that bottom rope. Kimoko has a hold of the arm again. Spins down, trying to pop it out of the place. Val Savage isn't even here, and she's making $80 on the night. Looks like the ref was kicked by Kimoko and she got taken down with the head scissors. Falls into the cover. And they exchanging one counts here. Beck going back to work with the elbows. Beck heading up to the second now. There's that rolling senton. Shotgun drop kick. Kimoko right back to her feet, spins Beck around. Tiger suplex with no bridge. Kimoko with a pair of diving forearms. Ducks the clothesline up and over the Pele kick. Staggers wild. Has Beck cinched up. This is how she beat Cece in her second match. Deadlift German. Kimoko letting the emotions get the best of her. Playing to the crowd here. Needs to stay on Beck. Has her up, hooking the arms. There's that Kanemaru clash. Can she do it again? Beck managed to get that arm right onto that bottom rope. Beck has a hold of the leg, dragon screw, takes Kanemaru down. Pulling her away from the ropes. There's that stump puller trying to pop the legs out. Sends Kimoko into that corner, sternum first. Measuring her opponent here. Kimoko fighting back with the back elbow. Looking suplex, Beck flips over it. Gets caught with the shotgun kick of Kimoko. Surprise ninja. Beck with the back elbow, standing drop kick. Makes it a pair. Ducks a clothesline from Kanemaru. Gets the crossbody caught. Kimoko with the gut buster. There's a low kick. Shining Wizard from Kanemaru. Pulling Beck away from the ropes here. Falls into the cover. Can she do it? Beck kicking out at 2.5. Kimoko could be setting up one more time. Has a hold of our first women's champion. Spikes her with the Kanemaru clash. Rolls over. No rope break here. And Kimoko Kanemaru is our first Betty White Invitational winner. It will take on CC Bones. There's that deadlift German she used to beat CC in her second round match. There was the first clash, could have been it there. But Wild managed to get a hold of that bottom rope. Looked like Beck was setting up that short moose knuckles. Kimoko would come back with that Shining Wizard, following that up with one more Kanemaru clash in the center of the ring. And a big congratulations are in order for Kimoko Kanemaru. And that's going to do it for us here. Come back later on tonight, I want to say around 11 o'clock, as we will bring you another women's feature tournament, the Golden Girls Classic, to crown our first women's world champion. Until then, for Kimoko Kanemaru, who is our new #1 contender, I have been DrMarxout signing off. We will see you tonight.